潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
歡迎各位觀眾聽眾一次再嚟到我哋呢個潮玩飛鏢嘅節目。我哋係華語電台，我係 Robert，仲有就係我哋今日就有我哋平時嘅兩位高手同時出場啦。今日呢就係阿邦啦，綽號詹士邦。另外一位就係 Peter Scott 啦，佢亦都係一位高手，以前亦都喺度做過嘢嘅。Okay, welcome everybody to the program, and again we have today I'm Robert, and I have the two experts, master in this field of darts, and they are Peter Scott and James Bond.
Good evening and Happy New Year. I thought it would be appropriate to start the new year off with a selection of thoughts and ideas that possibly will help the dart players out there tune up their darts for the year 2015. Not only to tune up their darts, but we'll go even a little further and we will go into the dart team itself, how to tune that up.
Peter 咧就係想今日同大家講下呢一個點樣自己調教下調整個人技術，同埋咧調整甚至乎一個隊點樣控制調整一個隊嘅秘訣啊！哇，咁呢個係一個好嘅開始嚟嘅。咁我睇下仲有咩講。
I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone.
阿邦咧就當然祝各位聖誕同埋新年快樂啦。咁我亦都係同時祝大家一個新年聖誕快樂嘅。
With Bong here and myself, you have many, many years of dart knowledge and experience, and we're going to utilize that to try and help you improve your game and how to manage your dart team. So, if you are a keen dart player or a beginning dart player, there'll be a lot of information for you that I think you will find interesting.
係啊，咁啦 ，Peter 都話俾我哋聽啦。佢哋兩個有好多年嘅經驗，咁嘅時候咧，甚至乎你係一個個人嘅或者係一個團隊嘅成員啦，你都會得益良多嘅。咁我哋而家就聽下佢哋兩位究竟有乜嘢。
You have to remember that darts champions create darts champions, and we are the darts champions at Multicultural Darts Association.
哇！阿邦賣花讚花香喎，佢話自己咧係一個，不過佢係有實力嘅，咁即係我見過佢嘅行動，佢覺得佢咁資深嘅能力咧，作為一個多元文化飛鏢協會嘅管理層，佢可以令到大家有所進步嘅。
Now, generally speaking, we'll have to make some presumptions in this. We'll presume that you have selected a good set of darts, the right shape for your preference, ones that feel comfortable, and most important than feeling more important than the shape or the size is the comfortable feeling in your hand.
最緊要嘅一樣嘢咧 ，Peter 話俾我哋聽咧，就係話首先你要揾一套適合自己好即係好舒服嘅拎上手好舒服嘅飛鏢，係咪？即係如果唔係嘅話咧，咁工欲善其事，必先利其器啊嘛，係咪？咁呢個係好重要嘅。
Although we have thousands of darts brands right now in the market, it does not guarantee one dart player to be the best dart player you could be. You have to select your own set of darts, which is synonymous with your style.
係，即係咧，阿邦都講佢話咧， 即係貴咧未必有用嘅，有咁多種市面上嘅飛鏢貴未必一定啱你用嘅，你要揾一個你自己覺得好舒服可以用到嘅飛鏢，適合你自己嘅，先至係最好嘅選擇。
We will presume that you have a darts with some knurls or rings on them. I would suggest to you that no painted surfaces. In my experience, painted surfaces are very slippery, especially when you're under pressure and you start to perspire a little. So no painted surfaces. They should weigh between 14 and 26 grams. The more experienced you are, I suggest you move to the heavier weight.
Peter 咧就話俾我哋聽，佢話咧其實最重要嘅其中一個秘訣咧就係話唔好要一啲有油漆喺上面嘅飛鏢啊，因為你當你出汗嘅時候咧就會影響到，就會揸唔緊呢個飛鏢啊，同埋咧最好咧係由14克至到26克嘅飛鏢咧就係最適合你噶啦。
I know one dart player who have like 3 or 4 sets of darts. One set of darts for practice, one set of darts for cricket, and one set of darts when he is nervous. Mentor Peter Scott, can you please explain why these things are happening to a dart player, especially those new dart players right now?
Well, one of the things is the heavier the dart, the more forgiving it is. It's user comfortable. And you'll find, or user friendly, I guess is a better word. And so therefore, when you're nervous or you're a little anxious or your darts are not going too well, sometimes by moving up a few grams in the weight of the dart, it certainly does help you work your way through it.
咁兩個專家咧都話俾我哋聽咧，就係話有啲人咧竟然會有幾 set 即係幾種嘅飛鏢嘅喎，咁因為仲有一啲奇怪嘅咧，就係話有啲係要嚟練習用㗎，有啲係要嚟去玩嗰陣時用㗎，更加有一啲咧係佢緊張嘅時候用喎。點解會咁嘅咧？因為咧佢哋話個飛鏢咧，如果個重量加咗嘅時候咧，就會比較有寬恕性啊，有寬容啲，即係話你嗰個投擲嘅中命中率啊，或者係個準確性咧，就會有所增加嘅，就或者會甚至你做少少錯咧，都唔會有咁大嘅偏差嘅。咁呢個都好重要嘅秘訣嚟嘅。
Well, let's move on now and let's talk about some practical suggestions to you on how to tune up your darts.
而家你或者係我同你哋講下 Peter 話有乜嘢秘訣可以令到你啲飛鏢嘅效能會更加好呢？
Now, first of all, remember that the soft-tip dart player must move to the steel-tip board to tune up your darts. The actual fretwork on a soft-tip board will direct your darts to stick pretty close to right angles to the board every time. So if you're going to tune up your darts, for the soft-tip players, they'll have to move to the bristle board, which is used in the steel-tip game.
咁第一樣嘢咧，嗰啲凡係中意玩呢個軟性飛鏢頭嘅人咧，你可以調教佢嘅。調教嘅方法咧，就係用硬頭嘅飛鏢板嚟到研究而調教，因為你掟落去嘅時候咧係會掟到會有一個好正確90度角嘅接觸嘅。
Ideally, your dart should travel from your hand in a beautiful parabolic without any wobble or flip or anything and hit the board and stick in the board at right angles up to about 60 degrees. That is the ideal angle for your dart to enter the board, and it will give you the best approach for your following darts as they too come into the board. So when we look at that from a level approach to a 60-degree approach, you have to work on that. If you have any other angle or your darts are laying down on you, or you have a wobble, then there usually is something wrong with the throw or the dart itself.
咁樣呢個好重要嘅秘訣嚇，就係Peter 講俾我哋聽嘅咧，就係話你如果掟呢個飛鏢嘅時候咧，係應該係拋物線形咁樣出去，即係稍為向上一個差唔多一個半圓形咁樣嘅拋物線，即係所謂 parabolic。咁如果掟到嘅時候咧，你應該插落去嘅時候咧係60度角嘅，因為垂直咁樣射埋去咧就會影響你下一個飛鏢，同埋呢個飛鏢若果係喐動嘅時候咧，就會係一個或者係震動啊，即係話掟嘅時候，如果唔係好流動性好 smooth 嘅咧，好嘅問題咧，咁咧嗰個飛鏢咧就會有啲問題，通常都係由你呢個手嗰度發生嘅。
So a practical approach would be to put a medium set of shafts on your darts and then start off with the bigger flight attached to each one and throw it at the board. If your dart nearly is vertical, then generally speaking you need a smaller flight. The more that you actually reduce the size of the flight, generally the lower and lower down towards the floor becomes your dart track.
Peter 咧而家就開始同我哋講呢個掟飛鏢嗰個認真標準嘅方法啦。咁但係咧，我哋而家咧就啱去到呢個廣告嘅時間，咁我哋等一等，翻轉頭再同大家講解呢個問題。唔該你。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
O'Connor Dental Care 全科牙醫服務緊急護理美白種牙箍牙專家，憑質素卡向9折，地址1871號 O'Connor Drive， 電話416-759-0895。
For all your dental needs plus savings on denture whitening braces and wisdom tooth extraction, visit O'Connor Dental Care, 1871 O'Connor Drive, Toronto, 416-759-0895。
Tikka 印度美食美味燒雞、傳統咖喱、燒薄餅，食過翻尋味，另有純素食食譜，地址喺6001號14街，電話905-2016-767，追數卡享有85折優惠。
Tikka Indian Delight at 6001 14th Avenue, Markham, 905-201-6767. Jitso Card 15% off。
質素卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數多，一卡在手冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
歡迎各位觀眾聽眾翻嚟我哋呢個節目啦。咁咧就我哋啱講到我哋有兩位專家喺度，今日同大家講解一啲調教飛鏢同埋個人水準嘅秘訣嘅。咁啱講到咧Peter 咧就講到呢個拋物線嘅掟法嘅問題。因為咧如果係一個越長嘅飛行距離咧，即係你掟嗰陣時嗰個尖嘴係比較向上嗰個角度太多嘅時候咧，跌翻落嚟嘅時候咧，變咗嗰個插到嗰個飛鏢板嘅機會咧係低咗咯，同埋嗰個角度係好尖鋭嘅，即係譬如有一個垂直嘅嚟講咧，就變咗會有30度啦，或者係40度啦。咁呢個正確嘅咧就應該插嘅時候咧係60度嘅。係由一個垂直角嘅位係60度，嗰個先至為之係完美嘅，因為咁樣唔會影響到其他將來再掟個飛鏢響附近周邊嘅問題。因為如果唔係嘅話咧，如果角度太高咧， 撞到埋去咧會跌咗落嚟。好啦，而家再聽下兩位專家有咩意見。
You are still listening to All About Darts every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. with replay on Sunday at 11 p.m. The key element here of what we're talking about is to eliminate the wobble or wobbling of the darts when you throw it on the dartboard.
咁樣嘅，阿邦咧就想提醒大家咧，就呢個節目咧就每逢禮拜二由10點至11點播放，禮拜日11點重播嘅。咁佢亦都講到下一個問題咧，就係想講下點樣控制呢一個飛鏢，等佢唔好喺旋轉之中有不穩定嘅情況啦。因為只要有控制到呢個情況，先至可以令到嗰個飛鏢嘅準確性增加嘅。咁我哋聽下。
By changing the size of the flight and the length of the shaft of your darts, you can certainly influence that smooth parabolic line to the board so your darts sits in at the correct angle. This, coupled with standing still on the line, the only thing moving is your forearm, your focus and your follow through, will certainly raise the quality, accuracy and the consistency of your darts for the year 2015.
呢個好重要嘅秘訣啦。佢話咧，你要控制嗰個飛行嘅距離啦，同埋嗰個軸心嗰啲飛鏢嘅軸心啊，因為呢個好有直接嘅影響嗰個飛行嘅距離嘅。咁最主要咧都係企得定，同埋嗰隻手啊，淨係用嗰個手嘅前半橛去運作。因為如果喐身喐勢嘅時候咧，就唔係一定會做到一個好嘅飛鏢嘅。咁你個人嘅注意力亦都係一個重要嘅問題嘅。
Bong has some very good suggestions on how to manage a team. And maybe if you listen closely, you will see yourself in or about this description of a captain.
咁咧，而家咧，阿邦咧就係同我哋講解下作為一個隊伍嘅團長嘅隊長嘅問題嘅。咁如果佢話有一啲比較上係作為一個好似一個歌咁嘅詞咁嘅嘢，同大家解釋一下。咁我咧就唔會詳細翻譯噶啦，但係我會將啲撮要講俾大家聽嘅。而家聽下邦點講先。
Are you an active captain, the kind who would be missed? Or are you just content to see your name on the list? Do you guide your team to help the games run smooth? Or do you just sit back and stare, don't care to make a move? Do you attend the meetings and share them with your crowd? Or would you rather stay at home and complain with both long and loud? It's quite a league we've scheduled and meetings are only few. And we can't make it all go well without some help from you. So come to the meetings and help with hand or heart. Don't you just another captain, but take an active part. Or think it over, captain. Are you right or wrong? Are you an active captain? Or do you just belong?
其實咧呢段民謠嘅歌咧係似乎係一個好似首詩咁樣嘅。佢首詩咧就本質上咧就話你想唔想做一個好投入嘅隊長？因為咧其實全部呢個裏頭嘅各種詞語咧都係想解釋，就係話你想唔想參與投入？如果你想做一個好嘅隊長，你一定要參與。同埋投入，唔係淨係睇，你一定要身體力行。咁呢一個咧就係嗰個成首詩嘅撮要啦。咁如果呢個吸收到嘅話咧，就真係對大家嘅作為一個隊長嘅目標咧係有所幫助嘅。咁我覺得呢一個咧就係佢哋雖然係一個好長大家覺得好長嘅。民謠詩咁，但係我覺得如果慢慢吸收重聽翻呢， 我覺得實在係即係句句都係好有用嘅，我覺得。
Mentor Peter, how do you manage your team as a team captain in the Markham Dart League or any Dart League?
Well, I really try to be an active captain. One of the things that I found at being a captain is that if you have a harmonious team that works and plays together at the game of darts and enjoys it, you will have a successful team. And for the last 5 or 6 years, I have no changes in my team members. They all are willing to play with me and for me over the last years, and we have done well in the league each year, winning the league.
其實咧，一個秘訣咧就係阿邦就問阿 Peter， 佢話咁樣你喺呢個 Markham 飛鏢年會嗰度係點樣處理同埋做呢個隊長㗎？有咩秘訣啊？咁啊 Peter 話俾我哋聽咧，其實咧就係一個和諧嘅問題。首先個隊裏頭嘅隊員一定要有和諧。同埋咧要有穩定性，佢喺呢5年6年之內咧都冇乜嘢將啲隊員咧係有特別嘅好大嘅轉動啊，咁樣會製造一個好十分之有水平平均水平嘅隊伍嘅。
Here's a few suggestions for you. Some of the things that I do that you may want to consider. First of all, I do not carry any spares. I have 6 players on my team and have for the last 5 years, and each one of those show up every week. If they don't show, they give me at least 1 or 2 weeks notice or 1 or 2 days notice, and I have a phone-in spare that actually shows up to replace them.
咁樣嘅，仲有一個秘訣咧，作為一個好好嘅隊長咧，就係話響阿 Peter 嘅 case 咧，佢就話我唔會帶一啲後備嘅隊員去參賽嘅，即係話咧佢有6個隊員，永遠都係呢6個隊員，但係如果有問題唔嚟得嘅時候咧，佢先至叫嗰個後備隊員去參與。咁佢通常咧都係預早1-2個星期或者1-2日咁樣大家講好晒，一定會出席或者去世界各地本地都好，咁嗰啲咧就會用電話聯絡嘅。如果即係預早要有一個人唔去得嘅時候，咁但係佢去到嘅時候咧，就又唔會帶即係話8個人好多，咁其中有2個坐喺度齋睇嘅，佢一定係去到嗰6個人都有得玩嘅。
I am a team captain with my Dart League, but nobody wants to take the responsibility. Mentor Peter, can you explain how you disseminate the captain in your team?
Yes, not only do I only have 6 players, but each week I rotate the captaincy. So as we go down, strictly each week, each one of the members of my team becomes a captain. That does 2 things for me.
咁嘅阿 Peter 咧就同阿邦講緊呢個點樣去選擇同埋處理呢個隊長嘅問題，即係 captain 啦。咁隊長嘅問題咧，其實Peter 講咧就話佢就係咁嘅，佢咧就係輪流做隊長嘅，每一個禮拜。咁喺呢種情形之下咧，就唔會有一個話成日都係一個人做緊個位嘅問題啦。
It shows, first of all, respect for my team players' management skills and acknowledges and trusts their judgment. The second thing it does, it makes the team members aware of the problems associated with being a captain. And I guess the other thing too that I find is that it's quite revealing who they wish to play with and who they're comfortable with, and tells you how to manage your team in the future.
其實咧咁樣嘅做法咧，就會令到嗰一啲做隊長嘅咧，就會大家有一個溝通，有一個了解同大家，咁咧就變咗會有一個比較好嘅成績啦。咁我覺得呢一個咧都不失係一個好好嘅 係一個好好嘅辦法嚟嘅，因為呢，如果大家都成日都係嗰個隊長，大家都冇一啲機會，咁即係冇接班人啦。如果冇接班人嘅時候呢，就會冇呢、個變咗冇呢個扶植嘅方法，令到有新嘅新血逐漸成為會長啦。講到呢度呢，我哋大家呢又會停一停，等我哋嘅廣告商客戶同我哋講講説話。OK， 翻嚟再見。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
O'Connor Dental Care 全科牙醫服務緊急護理美白種牙箍牙專家，憑質素卡向9折，地址1871號 O'Connor Drive， 電話416-759-0895。
For all your dental needs plus savings on denture whitening braces and wisdom tooth extraction, visit O'Connor Dental Care, 1871 O'Connor Drive, Toronto, 416-759-0895。
Tikka 印度美食美味燒雞傳統咖喱燒薄餅，食過翻尋味，另有純素食食譜，地址喺6001號14街，電話905-2016767，追數卡享有85折優惠。
Tikka Indian Delight at 6001 14th Avenue, Markham, 905-201-6767. Jitso Card 15% off。
質素卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數多，一卡在手冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
歡迎各位聽眾觀眾翻嚟我哋呢個節目啦。咁我哋呢個環節呢，又稍微諗咗一啲稍微唔同嘅嘢，由呢兩位專家同大家講一講嘅。第一樣嘢就係、哇，咁每一樣嘢都除咗技術咧，都有幸運嘅喎。咁或者我哋揾佢哋分享下我哋呢啲幸運嘅機緣啦、成果，或者佢哋睇見有咩幸運嘅情形啦。即係好似我哋打麻將啊、打高爾夫球啊，都有時話哇，究竟係運啦，定抑或係技術呢？呢個都係一個好考究嘅問題嚟嘅。咁我哋首先就或者問下兩位佢哋有咩心得啦。咁let me ask the two hosts here, and I sometimes can really tell whether you host or guest today. And so we all host. And we talk about luck maybe this time in this segment. People always want to know what percentage is luck and what percentage is skill, and what have you guys seen? So maybe either one of you could respond to this question and talk about first what percentage you think in this game is luck and what percentage is skill, and what particular incidents that you have seen over the years that exemplifies luck in this case.
Well, Bong is a very lucky player, so I'll let him answer that question.
When you say luck, Bob, there are two kinds. It's good luck and bad luck. And I have encountered both in several occasions.
OK， 第一邦話咧，有好運與衰運，咁呢樣嘢冇錯啊，即係一個好正確嘅人生哲理嚟嘅。咁但係咧，我就喺佢未講之前咧，我真係要問一問佢呢個好技術性嘅問題啊，學術性嘅問題，就係 I want to ask Bond exactly what percentage you attribute to luck in a game and what percentage you attribute that to skill. Maybe from your personal experience, give us a number, just give us an idea.
When it comes to skills, maybe I got like 99% and 1% luck. Because it happened to me all the time because I wasted like 9 darts on the doubles in order to be a champion in one of the zone shoots or in the provincials. So everybody was asking me if it is skills to put your darts just outside the wire. And I said maybe it's luck or skills, but 1% is always I was unlucky.
OK， 咁阿邦咧就我唔知覺得佢係好自滿啦，鄭志豪啊，佢覺得只有1%嘅問題係出於夠唔夠運咯喎。佢話咧佢通常都係即係咧佢通常嘅技術上咧都可以壓到一切嘅，只不過佢覺得係有1%嘅時候咧，有時咧佢係力不從心，有一啲特別嘅唔好運啊或者好運嘅。咁我哋聽聽佢講下。So tell us a little bit more, one of you, about this experience with luck, maybe.
Well, the history of darts is all kinds of situations. In the early 1900s, a tavern owner in England was arrested for a game of chance, which was promoting a game of chance, which was darts. And this was the first time, because gambling was illegal in public houses in England. So what happened is that they went to court, and they took a dartboard to court, and they asked the jury to throw 3 darts at the board and see if they could hit the 20. And then they showed a semi-professional hit it every time in 3 darts, each dart in the 20. And the judge concluded at that time that it wasn't a game of chance, it was a game of skill. And I promote to you that it is a game of 99% skill. Occasionally an element of luck will come in when you have a carom or a kiss-off on another dart to get the score that you're looking for. But generally speaking, skill will dominate.
Okay, so geez, it's nice to know you guys are really, really confident in your skill levels, you know. Okay, now let me tell the little story to people in the Chinese audience first. 咁有個好有趣嘅故仔咧，就係Peter 同我哋講嘅。第一咧就係話佢話1900年嘅時候咧，咁咧嗰陣時咧，啲人咧就覺得係一個賭博嘅遊戲咧，就係唔法律上唔容許嘅喺英國。咁佢哋咧就於是咧就拉咗一個人去法庭嗰度。佢話呢個係一個幸運嘅遊戲嚟嘅。賭博嘅遊戲，即係幸運嘅，靠運嘅。咁結果咧，佢哋咧就揾咗幾個陪審團啊，所謂公正啦，或者咁咧，佢哋就話嗱，而家俾3支飛鏢你睇下你掟唔掟得中呢個20分嘅地方啦。咁當然呢啲即係呢啲人都係冇乜經驗嘅，咁佢哋當然係掟唔中啦，係咪？咁跟住咧，佢揾一個係即係半職業嘅飛鏢專家嚟喎，哇！佢3標都掟中喎，完全一個咁窄嘅地方，20分嘅地方。咁佢又於是咧經過呢一個提證之後咧，嗰個飛鏢嘅遊戲咧，再唔係一個幸運講運嘅遊戲，係一個講技術嘅遊戲啦，可以正式咁樣入得廳堂。咁Peter 都講啦，呢個係99%咧係技術嘅問題，只有1個百分比咧係一個夠運同唔夠運嘅問題。哇！咁都係佢哋即係高手先講得出呢啲嘢。我哋或者係我哋呢啲咁嘅試玩嘅，都始終都仲未去到嗰一個地點。So let me ask one or two experts again. Since we are talking about luck, the next thing we need to address is, well then, if it's all skills, then it goes into slumps, right? It's like any other sports in baseball, golf, anything. Even Tiger Woods get into slump, So slump is a big problem for any skillful athlete. So slump really means to me that there is a correction necessary in the skills area, not just by luck. I mean, luck cannot be bad luck forever or good luck forever. So maybe I'll ask the two experts to talk to us about slump and how to get out of it.
Well, slumps are quite common in darts. What happens, especially when you have a beginner, they acquire knowledge and skill very quickly because they don't know anything when they start. And they pick up knowledge and they become quite proficient in a fairly short length of time. But then the improvements become slower and they become harder to get because now the improvements, because they're throwing quite well, now they've got to start to throw quite accurately. And there's a lot of difference in the consistency and the things. One of the things we try to teach at the Multicultural Dart Association is the necessary basic skills to be a good dart player. And they are fairly simple but to teach, but hard to practice.
OK， 咁樣嘅，佢哋話呢，就係話當因為我問呢個問題呢，就係話究竟當一個人我話甚至任何嘅體育項目啊，甚至任何嘅遊戲都好啦，即係有時呢，哇，好似好唔順啊，即係做唔到自己要做嘅嘢呢，咁呢就會有一段好差落嘅時候嘅。咁究竟呢一個問題係點樣解決嘅呢？咁兩個專家呢就同我講，佢話呢，因為你開始嘅時候呢，凡係任何人開始，尤其是飛鏢呢個項目呢，最初嘅時候呢，你就會學得好快，有好多知識入咗嚟你個腦嗰度。咁但係漸漸呢，你嗰個進度呢就會慢咗落嚟。咁最主要嘅呢，都係話你會唔會成日都有一個好即係好consistent 或者係一個好正即係好平均好合理嘅水平嘅時時都可以做到同一樣嘅嘢嘅。咁呢一個呢，就係最主要嘅呢，都係由一個最基本嘅訓練開始嘅。咁我哋再睇下佢有乜嘢俾到我哋嘅知識啦。Any more to add to this, or should we go on to the next topic about addiction, maybe just a little bit?
Yeah,
either
that
way.
could be okay.
Okay, go ahead and just tell me either one of these, either about more addiction to slum, or just go into addiction for our listeners.
If you will ask me if I am addicted to play darts, the answer is yes. Because I've been practicing darts for the past 6 months. I've been practicing for 4 hours almost every night. I wanted to be the best soft tip dart player as well as steel tip darts player. There is a saying in darts wherein you are good to be lucky and you are lucky to be good. I am both.
咁樣嘅阿邦咧就喺度講，佢話咁究竟係咪會上癮嘅咧？咁佢話佢係上癮嘅，因為咧佢每日都會反4個鐘啊，佢每日都會反4個鐘嘅。咁咧即係變咗咧就即係對佢嚟講咧，佢話咧即係其實佢係佢想做好啲，所以佢每2樣嘢都玩嘅。咁佢對佢嚟講咧學無止境啦。咁更加覺得自己嘅即係由實習中會有進步，咁所以呢，我覺得佢都係明明講到係自己上咗癮㗎啦。咁我哋呢，一陣間呢，就翻嚟呢，再同兩位專家檢討一下，再有其他乜嘢嘅秘訣供應俾大家。咁我哋而家呢，就又要去我哋嘅講具箱嗰度。希望大家一陣間再翻轉頭再聽我哋今日嘅兩位專家嘅講解比賽嘅秘訣啦、要訣啦咁樣希望喺度吸收咗一啲。好。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
O'Connor Dental Care 全科牙醫服務，緊急護理、美白、種牙、箍牙專家，憑質素卡向9折，地址1871號 O'Connor Drive，電話416-759-0895。
For all your dental needs plus savings on denture whitening braces and wisdom tooth extraction, visit O'Connor Dental Care, 1871 O'Connor Drive, Toronto, 416-759-0895。
Tikka 印度美食美味燒雞、傳統咖喱、燒薄餅，食過翻尋味，另有純素食食譜，地址喺6001號14街，電話905-2016767，追數卡享有85折優惠。
Tikka Indian Delight at 6001 14th Avenue, Markham, 905-201-6767. Jitso card 15% off.
一做卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633，華語電台着數多，一卡制走冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
歡迎各位有次參加翻嚟我哋呢個最後一節嘅環節嗰度。咁我哋係潮玩飛鏢啦。今日我哋兩個嘉賓就係其實嘉賓又係host 啊，又係就係阿 Peter 啦，同埋我哋嘅占士邦嘅。咁我係 Robert。咁今日呢，我哋而家再講翻呢個題目呢，一個新嘅題目呢，就係呢個所謂級數同埋呢個你自己嘅究竟係去入到邊一個level 邊一個水平嘅制度啦。咁我哋問一問我哋兩位專家先。So let's talk to the two experts here about a simple explanation of the rating system, but let's not talk about how they come about and all that. We'll save that for another program. Okay, one of you.
Well, most leagues break their teams down into an A, B, or C type players. And generally speaking, either at the start of the season they do this, or during the season they do, according to how the team does in scoring and playing against the other teams. So generally speaking, by the end of the season, or 3/4 of the way through, you're playing against people of equal skill level.
OK， 咁Peter 咧話俾我哋聽咧，就係話咁由一季開始嘅時候咧，咁咧啲隊咧就會被定性作為各種嘅水平啦，就係 A 班、C 班同埋 B 班同埋 C 班。咁當然 A 班係最好啦 ，B 班同又好過 C 班啦。C 班我諗相信係入門㗎啦。咁到咗去到差唔多去到3/4嘅時候咧，咁嗰啲隊伍咧，大家嘅水準咧都係應該差唔多，就係作比賽嘅。So let's ask these two experts again to continue. This is for the steel tip, right? Or is there a difference between steel and soft?
Yeah, there's a great difference between steel tip, and I'll let Bong talk to you about soft tip.
With the soft tip darts or electronic darts, the machine will gonna give you a rating after like 10 games if you are a new dart player. So it starts from C, B, A, and upper ratings. So for those who are new, you don't need to calculate or need somebody to calculate it for you. The machine will gonna do it for 10 to 12 games.
So when you talk about the upper rating, what does that mean? That's beyond A?
It's semi-professional.
Oh, okay. So you go C, B, and A, and
Yes.
then semi-professional.
Yes.
Is there one that's professional on top of that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So there's 5 levels, really.
There is 5 levels with the electronics.
Okay.
Or with the steel tips. They're all the same.
Oh, okay.
Only it depends on the ratings on which
Yeah.
boundaries
Okay,
are they going to
I
take.
understand. OK， 咁邦咧就同我哋講解即係軟嘅，即係用機打嗰啲啦，就係軟貼嘅。咁飛鏢咧，佢話咧因為咧其實有5種嘅，但係咧當你用機嘅時候咧，你就唔使去有傷腦筋嘅問題，因為個機咧自動同你去計你嘅進度。而俾一個分數你，同埋級數你。咁當然咧，佢話有5個區別，最低係 C 啦，跟住 B 啦，跟住 A 啦，跟住咧就叫做semi pro 啦，即係半職業啦。咁跟住最高級嘅當然係 professional 啦。咁呢個其實兩款嘅 tip 咧，無論係鐵嘅、硬嘅或者係軟嘅，都係有呢兩種嘅 rating 嘅。但係咧，佢哋嘅計算方法咧，稍為有少少唔同。不過呢個咧，我哋就唔會再講佢啦。咁嚟到呢度咧，我哋又或者去翻另外一個問題啦，就係由阿邦話俾我哋聽有咩 有咩新嘅動向
There are some darts players there who could hit the triples easily, but it is not a guarantee that you are a good dart players when you are hitting 180. You have to know the combinations too, and you have to hit the take out or double out in order to win some games. Or you could hit bullseye when it comes to cricket.
其實咧，阿邦補充咧就係話只不過話你下下中紅心未必話你係一個好嘅，因為嗰、個飛鏢版嘅係要好全面性嘅。你除咗要打中紅心，你仲要打中其他各種唔同好狹窄嘅地方嘅。咁即係你話我下下中紅心，咁並不表示你而家就係職業啦，因為你中到紅心並不表示你每一次都可以中到一啲特別嘅邊緣啦，或者好窄嘅位置嘅。咁嚟到呢度呢，我哋又想講翻睇下有啲咩新嘅 update， 即係新嘅最近嘅動態啊，喺飛鏢場嗰度。At this point, we want to talk to maybe have Bond talk about the latest updates in darts this week, this month, and some other issues. So, Bond.
January 23 to 25, 2015, the National Darts Federation of Canada ranking Kitchener-Waterloo Tri-City Open Darts Tournament. Holiday Inn Kitchener, number 30 Fairway Road, South Kitchener, Ontario. Darters rate at the hotel is $89.99. NDFC rules in effect. Events: Early Bird Singles 501, Drawn Doubles, Mixed Triples, Ladies Doubles, Ladies and Men's Singles 501, and Cricket. Men's and Ladies Teams. Contact Nicole or Chad at 519-638-5384. Please inform organizers of these events that you heard it first at All About Darts, radio program by Canadian Chinese Radio, every Tuesday night at 10 with replay on Sunday at 11 p.m.
咁阿邦咧話俾我哋聽，我哋最新嘅飛鏢動態咧，就係響1月23號至25號2015年咧，就我哋呢個國家飛鏢協會咧係會有一個比賽嘅。咁呢個比賽咧就響呢個 Kitchener 同埋Waterloo或者連埋嘅呢個 Cambridge 金門市嘅，咁劍橋市嘅，就係咧就係叫做呢個係飛鏢嘅比賽啊。咁佢哋咧就喺假日旅店嗰度進行嘅，嗰個地址咧係30號 Fairway Road South Kitchener 安省。咁個酒店咧有一啲特別嘅定位嘅價錢咧，就係89個9毫9。咁咧亦都係咧佢哋用呢個 NDFC 嘅規則嘅。NDFC 係咩咧？就係 National Darts Federation of Canada。咁佢哋嘅項目咧，原來係包羅萬有嘅。有單打啦，有雙嘅啦，有男嘅啦，有女嘅啦。咁咧最好咧，你哋咧就可以去先去打個電話去講清楚你參加，就係揾呢個叫 Nicole 嘅，或者叫 Chat 嘅。個電話咧就係519-638-5384。咁你打電話去嗰陣時咧，就要話俾呢啲人聽咧，你就響呢個我哋呢個潮玩飛鏢嘅節目嗰度華語電台嗰度聽到佢哋呢一個比賽嘅。咁我哋就係呢個節目咧，每逢星期二10點鐘同埋咧係至11點，同埋禮拜日咧11點鐘係重播嘅。
Multicultural Dart Association aims to promote darts as sport as well as darts players in both soft tip and steel tip darts. Dart training session with educational and social approach, technique with a highly competitive atmosphere in a friendly setting. Visit Multicultural Dart Association at Canadian Chinese Radio, Suite 200A, 650 Highway 7 East, Richmond Hill, Ontario. Please contact 647-997-0808 for Chinese language. 647-712-5222 for English language.
多元文化飛鏢協會咧係主張促進飛鏢項目，亦都係做呢個硬尖啊同埋軟尖兩種飛鏢嘅。咁飛鏢嘅訓練咧課程咧，亦都係有舉辦嘅。咁同埋咧，佢係會有一個喺一個高競爭嘅氣氛之下，同埋一個友善嘅環境之下進行嘅。咁大家咧可以嚟我哋呢個多元文化飛鏢協會響華語電台嗰度咧就係200號A 嘅室，係650號 Highway 7 East 列治文山。如果各位要打電話去我哋嘅咧就係中文咧就係647-997-0808，英文咧就係647-712-5222。咁喺呢個時候咧，我多謝各位收聽我哋嘅節目，睇下阿邦有咩補充。At this point, we are going to actually come to the end of our program. So we want to thank our two guest hosts, Peter and Bong again, and me. I'm Robert, and we're looking forward to talking to you again in the next program.
Yes, we would like to say goodbye to all, and we've given you some very practical tips in regards to managing a team and also really tuning up your darts. If you need further help, we'll be pleased to see you.
Happy New Year to all darts enthusiasts.
OK， 咁Peter 都話供應咗各位今日一啲貼士秘訣，咁我亦都係得益不少。咁我哋留翻下一次再睇下有邊一位節目嘅請到貴賓上嚟同大家分享呢個飛鏢經驗。OK， 多謝各位收聽。
多謝。